Yes, people. Yes, people. And welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. As you know, I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here to give you the latest Chelsea transfer news. Here we go. Obviously, big up to Jacob, big up Lyndon, big up Mr. Crayon. Um, inshallah, listen, I'm still being, cool, calm, collected. That's the plan. That's the aim of the game, when it comes to me. Until obviously, it's looking very good right now, obviously, with some of the main news that we're actually hearing and everything. And yeah, man, we're just gonna be discussing a bit of that. Hopefully, the next 25, 45 minutes, if everything is going according to plan, we can get that little here we go, and then we can just do that all live. Hey, big up Mikey Page, man. It's good to see you too, as always. Uh, with me today is my fellow co-host. You usually see him on Casually FC as well, and that's my boy Oliver, bro. How you doing, man? You doing good?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, it's been a good Premier League opening weekend, so I've had a lot of fun watching the games.
Oh
And
yeah, man.
and yeah,
Yes, yes.
obviously these midfielder links are heating up. So like you said, hopefully we get that. Here we go, and we can start celebrating.
100%, man. 100%. Uh, I'm just switching to my earphones because they're much more easier for me to use personally. Um, Hopefully they just change straight away. They don't. All right, there we go. Lovely, jubbly. Okay, I can hear you properly now. Yeah. Guys, but cool, calm, collected. You know what I'm saying? Until we see the here we go confirmed, I'm not saying anything. Look, Liverpool fans yesterday, they were hearing, they put the bid in. 2 days ago, they put the bid, everything was cooking. And then what happened afterwards? Bish, bash, bong. Chelsea came in at the last second. That's why, bro. I mean, just I understand, bro. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Crane. I know it's quite. I know for us, it's very. We're getting very excited over it. You want it to be done as much as possible. And hey, man, let's just chill out. As I will say, let's just chill out. Obviously, at the end of the day, that's all. But before we start looking at some of the major news, in my opinion, uh, what I want to get everyone's thoughts. What's everyone's thoughts of the start of the season? I know, obviously, Aston Villa played, bro. Aston Villa got cooked, bro. My word, bro. That I don't listen, Emery, bro. Need to patent G because Paul Torres got was getting cooked. Listen, even before that, the start of the game, they were doing that high press. Newcastle looked very good, man, as a team, and Tonaan is fitting in. So shout outs to them. But listen, man, let's get into this Chelsea news. Let's get into this Chelsea news. Let's make sure it's as big as possible for you guys to read. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start with the Kepa news because the Kepa news came out of nowhere, bro. It was so crazy. The Kepa news that it almost caught me off guard, man. And bish bash bong. Literally, I read this tweet. I don't know about you guys. I was reading this tweet and I almost like sank like half reading on this tweet halfway when it was like Kepa has rejected Bayern and instead on the verge of when I read is instead on the verge of joining Real Madrid. It's crazy. At the end of the day, man. Kepa seems to be has left. He's apparently it's just a loan. There's no obligation or offer to buy. But what are your thoughts on that before we start talking about my boy Caicedo?
Um, I mean, it's good to get him off the books. I guess. I mean, that's the main benefit we get from this because there is no direct way for them to acquire him from this from the loan deal. We obviously need to see because it has been reported that we will have to get some sort of replacement, whether that be a number one or a backup. To fill a void in the squad. So, it really kind of depends on how that goes. But, I mean, overall, Kepa going out on loan, that's one step closer to him leaving the club on a permanent. So you can't really complain because in the long term, that is going to be the aim. We need a better choice. We need a better first choice or a better option period than him.
Yep. Okay. There's some quick breaking news for you guys, just for you guys to see. From Chelsea Dodgers, and that is from Paul Joyce. And remember, I just want any Liverpool fans that are in here right now that you need to understand. Paul Joyce is a Liverpool guy. You know what I'm saying? He is the prime Liverpool reporter. I am giving you the facts as they are. No bias, no nothing attached. There is growing confidence at Chelsea that they will now land their number one midfield target in Moises Caicedo with a 115 million bid, including bonuses that are linked to appearances and success. So it's looking from at least from what Paul Joyce and everyone else is saying, it's looking like it's a deal that's looking like it's going to be done quite soon indeed. And Obviously, total agreement with Real Madrid and Kepa. Signing's imminent. Going back to this Kepa quickly. It's not easy, boss. Hey, big up Patrick. Hope you're doing well. Hey man, it's not easy, man. You know what I mean? It's not easy, inshallah. But listen, we can't be saying all these cusses out until we get the here we go, guys. Once we get the here we go, guys, believe me, I've got skits ready. I've got everything ready. It's loaded. You know what I mean? My you know what I mean? The weapon is working. My revolver's loaded. You know, my semi-automatic. It's all loaded, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just when I'm gonna let it burst. Trust me on that one still. Genuinely though, so when it comes to Kepa, I know we've been speaking about Kepa for quite a bit of time. But essentially, when it comes to Kepa, it's gonna be something's happening for Fabrizio. I'm not seeing that much from Fabrizio yet. I'm just looking unless there's something. Oh, he's tweeted something. No. It's just it's what's it called for? It's for Inter Milan. It's all right, man. We don't care about that. But thanks for letting us know, Lyndon. But as I was saying, yeah. So with Kepa, it looks like he's gone. I've said this before when it comes to Kepa. The loan deal for me is a good thing at the end of the day when it comes to Kepa because you're getting the wages off the books it seems, which is already a good thing. You know how much Kepa's on top of like 170k a week, which is already crazy. Oh yeah. I'm checking, bro. Don't worry, Lyndon. I'm definitely checking for that one. But yeah, Kepa's on like 170k a week, which is a crazy amount of money anyway. To be getting off the books is already a big W in my eyes. The second thing about Kepa, which I will speak about as well, is the fact that you now are giving him an opportunity. If he does really well at what's it called, Real Madrid, guess what, bro? He's got 1 year left in his deal. Clubs will be coming after him, bro, and you can probably get a good deal from the football club's perspective. At the end of the day, you don't need to necessarily have an obligation there or even an option to buy. So I think from that school of thought, I think that's a pretty simple thing for me. So yeah, man, I think it's a good thing at the end of the day, and we can move on from Kepa. And the next thing we're going to quickly talk about is that obviously, as you know, with the Paqueta news to Real Madrid, to Manchester City, we know what one thing that could also we've been hearing from like the ex West Ham employee, whatever his name is, this one that West Ham can come back in for Conor Gallagher. So essentially, I think Conor Gallagher is going to be going back for him. What are your thoughts on that, Oliver? Because I said this, you know, I've been saying this for a bit of time that if Paqueta goes, Gallagher's going West Ham for 45 to 50 million right now.
Yeah, I mean on Paqueta, like, I've not been particularly like wowed by him overall at West Ham, but trading him out for Gallagher must be one of the biggest downgrades I've ever seen. And I'm all here for it. You know, we need to get him out of the club. So you know, it's all good.
Inshallah.
I'd be very, very happy for that to happen. I just don't see a place for him in our team. You know, we've gone over this before. You know, we don't have to elaborate.
For me, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, man. So I think for me, once Paqueta leaves, you're gonna see Gallagher leave for around about 45 to 50 million. Touch wood. Mark my words on that one. But yeah, let's go on to this big Caicedo news, which was coming out as of recently, right? So we started with Matt Law, Chelsea closing on Moises Caicedo deal for 150 million. Obviously, this is a picture. This is literally at Stamford Bridge. I think he's just passed. Yeah. No. So this is just before you go to the actual uniform shopping. Not uniform, so where you can buy the merchandise. This is literally the shop. It's literally to the left of the picture. So that's where he was at, bro. And so it's clearly like this guy flew in just to get this deal done, it seems. And Caicedo apparently sat to sign an 8-year contract according to Secret Scout, and that's been confirmed as well. And yeah, bro, Todd Bowley and Igbali had to take over to bring a breakthrough to the negotiations as well. Big up, Daniel, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hey, man. So yeah, man. And then this came in quickly, which was I think for some sort of Mirror exclusive. Chelsea in a caban. Yes. I'm happy about that too, bro. Kigma. Shout out to you, bro, as always. Yeah. So this is the Mirror exclusive that just came out just recently before we even started the stream, where it says there could be a frosty atmosphere in Chelsea boardroom on Sunday afternoon over the Moises Caicedo transfer battle with Liverpool's owner in town. LFC's owner John W. Henry and members of Funway Sport Group had flown into London for tomorrow's match. They left the USA in the belief that a British record bid of 110 million would be securing their services, the services of Brighton's midfield enforcer Caicedo. But now they could miss out on the Ecuador international with Chelsea owner Todd Bowley gazumping Liverpool with 115 million offer. So yeah, man, it's been very crazy indeed. But I don't know why they would be pissed off about that, to be honest. So it is what it is, man. But they can hold that, man. At the end of the day, man, they can hold that 110%, man. It's their fault, bro. It's their fault at the end of the day. And we'll actually talk about this here in a second. But what are your thoughts on this Caicedo deal, bro? Tell me how you felt when you had the Liverpool bid and like your emotions throughout yesterday and now today, Oliver, because I know we haven't heard a lot from you. And before that, guys, there's a bunch of you in here. Please make sure again to like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. What am I on right now? Let's get to 7. I know there's a bunch of you in here. Let us get me to 710 subscribers, please. 710 subscribers. I know there's 10 of you here that are not subscribed, so please make sure to subscribe, please. It's much appreciated as always. And obviously joining us is Jared. What are you saying, bro? But
Yeah.
Oliver, obviously go ahead, bro, Oliver.
So in terms of how I felt when the Liverpool bid dropped, I was just like, I mean, it was really more the news that surrounded it rather than the bid itself. I was shocked that they bid that much money because we know how FSG are. You know, they have the money. They've always had the money because of the way the Premier League TV revenue is. But they always keep it very close to their chest, and they kind of portray this image of being like a broke club almost. That went completely out the window here, so that really surprised me. And it was particularly the news that, you know, because we've been quite insistent over the last 3 months of this saga that we're not going to be paying 100 million. And as soon as they came in with that bid, we completely folded. Just kind of made it feel like, and even still to this point, it makes me feel like the whole 3 months that we've spent on this kind of wasted. You know, us trying to hold our ground like that only for us to eventually fold. You know, it potentially sets quite a bad precedent. So that was quite a worrying thing, you know, and it still stands even if we do get the player. You know, we just need to try and repair that image of ourselves because we can't be getting pushed around like that ever again, or, you know, doing panic bids when we have competition coming in at the last moment.
Fair enough indeed. You know, I've said this before and I'll maintain this. Obviously, even though we are now looking, obviously it's a good thing we're getting Caicedo. Let's not get that twisted. But at the end of the day, man, we're still taking some level of an L here, and a big fat L, because you've taken 3 months to be doing this still at the end of the day, and 3 months to be doing this still at the end of the day, and we've not going anywhere, and we've even bid 100 million when this sort of mysterious deadline came to play, and then now we've had to bid in more than 150 million just to be out of competition because of our own incompetency at the end of the day. So obviously that's a big fail to us. And yeah, man, it's looking like Kane's time at Bayern Munich is not going up to plan.
Oh no! Oh no!
Right now. Yeah, man, it's 2-0 Leipzig apparently. Thank you, Danny, for letting us know.
That's mad. You guys see how happy Tuchel was when he met him, and now they're losing 2-0. Oh my god!
Right, now listen, man. Shout out to Ruben, bro. All love for him for getting his hat trick today.
Oh, hat trick,
yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah, man. Listening, the defense is getting cooked in it, bro. So it is what it is. They got a hold of, and I think the goalkeeper they've got isn't a good goalkeeper anyway. No, so that might.
It's not Sommer anymore because Sommer went to Inter.
Yeah, Sommer's at Inter right now. Yeah,
I don't know who they have. I'm guessing Neuer hasn't recovered from the leg injury yet.
Literally, yeah. And Danny almost literally just scored a goal, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, bruh.
So he's almost scored twice on them. So they can literally just hold that, right? Hey, real ballers not. You're speaking facts there, bro. Tuchel currently in the mud indeed. And obviously, and it's a very good goal. Love football, love Tuchel, but his football is dead. It's like what's it called? It's like watching paint dry. Damn, fair enough, Andrew.
Hey, listen, I can't lie. I will always give Tuchel the benefit of the doubt for the way it went at Chelsea, because he just had terrible attackers that, you know, just go and watch the Carabao Cup final again and you'll see that wasn't his fault. But like this Bayern move, or his move to Bayern, has been a bit of a failure. You know, they wanted to get the treble last season, they failed. They only just scraped the league title, and now this.
100%. Let's obviously, guys, let's just continue quickly. And I'm still gonna. I think unless there's some more, what's it called, Caicedo news, we'll get to that in due course. But I actually wanted to continue the goalkeeper source. So because Jacob Steinberg said we were going for Kasper Schmeichel, but apparently Simon Johnson of the Athletic and also Ben Jacobs have confirmed we are now not going for Kasper Schmeichel. So it's a bit crazy about that one. Like, obviously,
going for who?
We're not
Kasper
going
Schmeichel.
We're not going for Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, so that for me, but the way that it's been worded when it comes to Sanchez now, he's the number one goalkeeper. So there's
At
been
the
rumors
minute.
about Kobel, obviously from BVB. He's coming back from injury. Mamardashvili is another one. But like from what I've heard from Real Madrid, apparently they've had like a 30 million bid rejected for him. So that's an interesting thing to think about too. So if you had to get another goalkeeper in, I don't think we're going to be able to get a man in. I'm just going to preface that right now. Who would you bring in? I'll start with you, Jared, because you haven't spoken too much. Yeah, I saw that, by the way, Lyndon, as well. Yeah, Humphries is set to go to Swansea on loan. That's a good loan for him, bro. Good loan for him, in my opinion.
So who would I bring in, you said?
Yeah, who would you want to bring in as a possible number 2?
More or less, you look at Navas, very experienced, and he's actually a decent goalkeeper. I mean, for a goalkeeper in terms of height, he is quite short compared to, like, very short compared to Sanchez, but he's a good option. He reads the game
Jesus.
well. What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
No, he's saying early Spitface can save. He's basically saying only Kane can save him now, but he's calling him Spitface essentially.
That's actually
He's violating him.
Oh,
Big up
no.
Assad, bro. Hope you're doing well.
that's crazy. Calling next
Hey,
man
big up
Spitface
Assad,
is
bro.
actually wild.
I know.
But
yeah, bro.
I think Navas is probably your best option in terms of a number 2, one who's willing to be a number 2 as well. I'm not sure about Marmadashvili from Valencia or whichever Spanish team he's from, or probably
Yes, Valencia.
or probably Bono from Sevilla. Considering Sevilla, we could get Bono for a really cheap deal because I'm pretty sure Sevilla are relegated right now. No?
I don't think they were, no.
Oh, well, I mean, they're still in there.
They were in a relegation battle, but I don't think they actually dropped.
Okay. So
They won that. They won the Europa League, obviously.
They still had to do. They're still considering selling most of their players anyways. So
yeah, I did hear that.
Most of their senior players anyways, and they have to rebuild a squad. So I mean, you can take advantage of the situation and say Bono, who was actually pretty decent when it came to the World Cup compared to playing for Sevilla. I mean, you hear a goalkeeper in a relegation
It's
battle.
Instagram, bro. It's Lyndon. Sorry, bro. That's quickly. That's Instagram, bro. So that's why you can see who's liked and who's not liked. So of course, it might obviously be that someone who's there, that possible account manager. So when are we going to finally hear confirmation from the Caicedo? So I think what's gonna happen will be you probably get like the here we go, which will probably be like somewhere today or like in the evening, touch wood if everything goes according to plan. And then tomorrow will be the unveiling. Like they'll unveil him either before the game and also like halfway through the game. They'll be like that. You know, like how Azilaho Benjamin, it will be essentially like what they did with Mudryk, where he was technically unveiled before the game and he was also unveiled like in between the game, like at halftime as well. That's all it will be. So yeah. I can't lie to you guys. Delict, just quickly, guys. I know we're obviously quite Chelsea here, but Delict here is getting violated, bro. It's not even if Ricardo's not even getting violated. Delict is just getting violated. So I just want to let people know that too.
I didn't want Delict anyway when we were linked in, so that's fine.
I know, but just Lyndon says I'm a Chelsea HQ too. I'll have a look at that. Give me a few seconds. Fraser Fisher's finishing final details on Moises Caicedo is the obvious priority for Chelsea, but Romeo Lavia is ready to join as talks advance on deal worth £55 million. So it's looking like he's also going to be getting done too. I'm not subscribed to Chelsea HQ. Boom, boom. There we go. What's happened? Yeah. That's what I've been reading, Lyndon, as well. I literally got that straight away. So that's pretty much what we're reading.
Franz Fletcher.
Who do you want between Kudos and Olise? I honestly would prefer Olise, and I've said this before. I think what the club needs now is proven players, and we also need, because of the fact that Nkuku's left, and if you want to keep on playing this rumored 10 role, you need someone that's also going to be able to provide the final balls to the striker, which will be obviously Jackson, and whoever the experienced striker we're planning to bring in to Adri, Park, in my opinion. If you bring in Kudos too, it's also great because, in my opinion, bringing in Kudos would also provide a different aspect to that 10 role, to that right wing role, which you play the right wing even better, in my opinion, than he'll play in the 10 because he's a very good striker of the ball. He's a very good finisher. So he'll be providing you goals. Like if Jackson can't provide the goals, if the other striker can't provide the goals, and obviously with the way Madueke is kind of injured, quite injury prone, you've got Kudos there, can cut in and shoot, bro. He's very good at that, and he's very good in the boxes too. Almost like a fox in a box situation when it comes to Kudos. So it's a talented player. That's fair enough to UFC 2003. 2023, bro. We can. I think it's obviously between the two of them, but I think with the rumors yesterday, the news yesterday that we are planning closing in on Olise, I think Olise is the one that's coming in. I'm afraid, guys. So that's just what my thought process is as of right now. What are your guys' What? Oh wow. Little Dimitri with the Gamma. So guys, let me know, bro. Who do you want between Kudos and Olise? I'll start with you, Oliver, this time.
I'll probably take Kudos just for the versatility. I mean, we've seen the injury with Nkunku, but not only that, he doesn't have like the most spotless injury record in general. So, we need someone that can fit in there. And, granted, you'd probably want a dedicated backup as number 10, but it will not. It won't hurt to have someone that can play there. So I'd probably go for him, but I would not be frustrated at all if we got Olise. I'm a big fan of Olise, so I guess I wouldn't really mind. But if I had to pick, probably Kudos.
Fair enough indeed. What about you, Jared, bro? Who would you want instead?
More or less Olise, in the sense that I'm still traumatized from the whole Ziyech thing, where I don't know whether any Ajax players would work for us anymore, and whether Kudos is the right option. Yes, you can talk about versatility and him being able to play across the front three, up front, and in the pivot in midfield deeper. But I just think Olise is in general just a better player. And we know what he can do. He's good at set pieces, and with the new signings that we've brought in, like Disasi and so on, our set pieces should be a lot better, and we should be a lot more dangerous from them. And also he's just prem proven. But I mean, when people talk about prem proven, they're just like, they kind of discount it in a sense. But I mean, with the age that Olise is at and the level that he can possibly play at, you can't really ignore his abilities. So I'd probably take Olise.
Fair enough. I don't know. I feel like I was out of the stream for like in and out of the stream there for a second, but hey ho. But yeah, guys, over 4 of you in here, please make sure you're going to like, share, subscribe. Get me to 710 subscribers, please. It would be much appreciated as always.
Hang on a second. Yeah, I just want to ask Jared a question. Like, you see that thing where you said about the Ajax attackers or the Ajax players coming in and not doing well? Like, is that concern only related to attackers for you?
Probably I'd say it's more centered around attackers, because the pace, I mean, you can talk about defenders and midfielders. I think defense and midfield aren't as drastically different when it comes to league differential, but when it comes to how you attack in a league, it's a lot different. Like the difference between attacking in the Bundesliga, where they consistently play high lines, compared to attacking in like Serie A, where it's a lot more methodical, and then how in attacking between the Premier League and Ligue 1. I mean, the Premier League and Ligue 1, they're quite similar in terms of leagues. Now, not in terms of quality, but in general, you see the transition between players that play in between both leagues, whether they go to France or whether they come from France to England. The translation and it's not as drastic, and it's a lot more seamless. When it comes to players that play in League and in the Premier League, it's quite similar in that sense. Not in terms of quality wise, obviously, but and kind of the same with the Portuguese league. A lot of Portuguese league players do translate well when it comes to the Premier League as well, or when they go to Ligue 1 as well. They just translate very well, and it seems very seamless, and they hit the ground running easily. But I think the way how systems are set up now in terms of midfield and defense, that there isn't so much of a difference between leagues in terms of defenders coming to the Premier League, midfielders coming to the Premier League. But in terms of attackers, the way how you attack in the quality of defenders in some senses of the Eredivisie, it's very, very like night and day who like between attack and defense. If you get what I mean. Like it's a lot easier to attack in the Eredivisie compared to the Premier League. So when attackers like they don't tackle as hard, or they don't like press you as much, they don't do all these different defensive tactics as much in the Eredivisie compared to the Premier League. So the same with the Bundesliga. So you see how Werner and Havertz, they've been struggling. They struggled so much when they came to Chelsea. Same thing with Ziyech. When he came here, everyone was saying, oh, Ziyech can play 10, he can play right wing, but we're trying to determine what kind of right winger is he an on the ball right winger? Is he a passer? Is he like a baseline winger kind of thing? And whether he can cut in, like his right foot is so weak that he depends so much on his left foot, and like whether he's able to get onto his left foot because his dribbling is not as good and stuff like that. You have to factor in stuff like that. But I mean, Kudos is not Ziyech. He's a lot more athletic, a lot better technically, and he has more to his game. But still, the way how you attack in the Eredivisie compared to how you attack in the Premier League, and considering how much stronger the Premier League has gotten in this summer alone, you just have to consider it, honestly. I don't think he'll necessarily just like flop.
Yeah.
But I just wouldn't trust it as much as like getting an attacker from another Premier League team, or from, let's say, a French team.
Yeah, no, what you said actually does matches up quite well to some of the recent transfers we had from from Holland to here. Like you've got obviously Ziyech hasn't worked out for us, but that's fine.
Let me just answer this question quickly. How do you think Chelsea will do if we sign Caicedo, Lavia, Olise, and Kudos to transfer window?
We're not going to sign both Kudos and Olise. It's just one of them.
I know, but he's obviously asking the hypothetical question. I honestly think he'll probably be number. I think we'll still finish fifth. I think that's really the aim. If you bring in a solid midfield like that, I think fifth is the aim that you have to finish at the end of the day. There's no doubt in my mind when it comes to that. If you bring in all these players in, and who will be playing as stay tuned, Emerson. We're going to be doing a little preview. I've already got my starting 11 ready, which I'll show to you guys in due course. In the meantime, but go ahead, Oliver. I know you're obviously speaking. Sorry for interrupting you, bro.
No, I was just finishing off. Like, what you said there kind of matches with some of the recent Premier League transfers that have come from Holland. So you have Ziyech that hasn't worked out for us, but in the attacking area, you also have like Anthony at Manchester United. He's not really he's not someone that people are particularly impressed with at the moment. Whereas you look at like, Lissandro's now been here for a year. He's been really, really good, and he's a defensive player. So I just wanted to kind of compare what you're saying to what's actually happened. It kind of matches up quite well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when we talk about Donny van de Beek in that sense, I keep forgetting that he actually exists. But
yeah,
but
I forgot him too.
Yeah, I mean, Van de Beek. I think Van de Beek is such a special situation considering how he was treated at Man United, where the consistent preference was McTominay and Fred on the Ollie. So he didn't really progress in any sense of the word. In terms
but Van der
of
Beek's a 10 though.
Yeah, he is a 10.
And Fred and McTominay playing in the pivot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Ollie did not play in the 10.
Before you guys continue quickly, Bombastic Side says we should go for Nottingham Forest best player Morgan Gibbs White, who can play in the wing. He says in the second one the price they would want would be 45 million. No, they bought him.
Didn't they buy him for that?
Yeah, they bought him for
that. They're going to want a lot more for him.
They're going to want 70 million. A whole lot more.
They probably want 70 million for him.
They bought him for like 40.
Yeah. They're probably going to want 70, 80 million for him. I think for me, he's still young. He's still a bit raw. Still needs a bit of time in my eyes. And I don't think Chelsea probably go after him. The fact they've already identified Olise and Kudos to me means that they probably do not want to get him, in my opinion. But I see your point, Bombastic. I know that he's obviously won the under-21 tournament, Euros tournament as well. But I think it'll be more than that, bro, because remember, there's Premier League tax, English tax, so it probably would be more than 60 million in my eyes. Probably look at 75 to 80 million.
It will be a lot more than that.
Your only hope is if they get relegated.
Linden says, I'm saying Matson could be our number 10 tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to be playing number 10 tomorrow.
That's a good
Stay
shout.
tuned. I don't think
Matson will play off the right, though. I beg to God that Sterling doesn't start tomorrow, but I do think that Matson will have a part to play.
Bro, we will get to that, man. We will get to indeed. Ollie Watkins. I think he's a good striker. Don't get me twisted. Whether or not he's a good backup for Chelsea right now, I don't think so. In my opinion,
I don't think he's a backup. I think he's too good to be that. I mean, would he take that role? That's my question.
Yeah, he's not gonna go from, especially how last season went. He's not gonna go from being such a pivotal player for Aston Villa and getting them to Europe. In the way how they moved up from 17th all the way up to a top 8 finish, so drastically last season. And then if he comes to Chelsea and Chelsea finished 12th, but I mean, he's not gonna settle for being a sub and then he's gonna argue, oh, I'm Prem proven, I've been in the league longer, and Jackson, this, that, and the other. But the other thing is, he's English and also he's just gonna be damn expensive as a player in general. I mean, we're looking at a 60 million at least. Well, he's not going to go for less than 40. I know that for sure. And knowing Aston Villa, they're going to ask for a lot. So he'll probably go for around 55 to 60 million at the bare minimum. It's
looking close, Frederick, yeah. Frederick right now is looking very close. Hopefully, touch wood, we get that. Here we go. Probably around about 9 p.m., if not 9:20, something like that. And then, we can start singing Caicedo, that little Caicedo song. Saying that little.
Oh, that one.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not really singing myself personally, but hey ho. But yeah, man. You know what? Yeah, while we're here, let's start off this Liverpool preview. I think we are. I think they are top 3 targets. Should be good. Yeah, fair enough. I understand that. Then, if it's a target, I don't mind. At the end of the day, we'll see if the club won it.
Fair enough.
And again, I think with Felix, and I made my point clear. I think yesterday as well. When it comes to Felix, is that yes, he's a good technical player. Yes, he has that ability. But the problem is, I just don't think he works in the Pochettino system, and I just don't know if he works in today's league. He doesn't work
the way how Poch wants to play with his 10s. He wants them to press really high, and Felix is not going to do that.
I don't understand in general the whole. I just don't understand in general the whole attitude around Felix, because when Tuchel was here and we were going for Haaland, it was all the back the gaffer. But now that Poch doesn't want Felix and it's your favourite player, we're kind of relaxing that a little bit. Let's have some consistency here.
Yeah, I love Felix, but I just know he won't work in the system. That's the thing.
But if Poch doesn't want him, I'm not trying to force a player onto him. That's what I think.
Exactly.
CFC 2023 says, I wish we had signed Isak. He can play as a CF or in the front 3. All right, listen, I love Isak as well. I think he's a top player. Obviously, you saw what he did today. Thank you for doing that for my FPL 2, Isak. Shouts out to you, broski, as always. But on a serious note, when it comes to Isak, he's a very good player. The problem is, can he have an injury-free season? That's the thing for me when it comes to Isak.
That's true. If he has an injury-free season, he's in the golden boot.
Because he's a top player. He can score the goals that you need to. He can do all of that stuff for you. The problem is, especially when we saw Newcastle, he didn't play the majority of the games. He was in and out with injury quite a bit as well. But he is a top player. Let's not get that twisted. But listen, guys, this is the squad that I did. Let me just make it slightly bigger so you guys can see. This is the squad that I chose. And this is the squad that I believe that will play tomorrow as well. So you've got, in my opinion, Sanchez. Huh?
Scroll up a little bit. You're cutting off the striker.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'll show it in a bit. That's why.
Okay.
I'll start with the back line. I've got Sanchez in goal for me. James, Thiago Silva. I think this is going to be a bit too soon for Disasi. I think maybe Pochettino wants to give him a bit more time to relax. I think Kerr will be the other guy. Chilwell. And then up here we have, I think for me, for this game only, considering what's going to happen right now, it's going to be Enzo as the 6. Hopefully that'll be his last game if Caicedo goes through the door. Gallagher, then Carney Chukwuemeka as your 3. And then you have Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, and Jackson. I think that's probably the squad that you're going to be looking at for today, in my opinion. But guys, what do you think? Would you agree with that? Would you disagree with that? Before we obviously continue, more than half an hour into the show, make sure again to like, share, subscribe, get the likes up. Make sure to keep subscribing, keep subscribed. We're giving you more content. Tomorrow there will be the watch along between Chelsea versus Liverpool on here, where you can come and watch it live with me and we can enjoy it together. Hey, so what are your thoughts on the starting lineup? Do you think there'll be any changes, or do you think we might change to the 4-2-3-1 and maybe put Maatsen in there as well?
I think that is the most realistic lineup we're looking at. Obviously, I don't want Sterling starting purely because he's been beyond awful the whole preseason. Going from last season up to this stage, he hasn't really produced much. I mean, at the start of his time here, it was all right, but I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was like lights out. He was saving us a few games, but I mean, after that, it just kind of fell off of a cliff. And then the whole preseason, he didn't look sharp. He didn't look like he wanted to. He wanted the ball, but he wasn't doing anything with it. He didn't look confident. He didn't look like a danger to his fullbacks. Not even in the Wrexham game either. And that was our weakest opponent the whole preseason. He's just like probably just a weakling, and then it's gonna put a lot more pressure and responsibility on Reece James at right back to get forward and actually do something with the ball. If Sterling isn't gonna do it, he doesn't trap back enough. He doesn't do it enough going forward, anyways. So he's kind of just like a placeholder player until either Madueke is fit enough, or
apparently Madueke could be making the bench tomorrow. So maybe if he's not cooking, we can probably bring in Madueke back on. But even then, I don't even know if he's fully match fit, but we'll see. CFC 2023 says that the midfield looks a bit weak though, but that's probably our strongest midfield at the moment. And Sterling is poor, but I think it will start tomorrow. I agree with CFC 2023, but I think what's going to happen, if Sterling continues to have these poor games, which I do believe, in my opinion, that he will most likely have, guess what's going to happen to that brother? He's cooked. And I'm pretty sure that the club is going to, make sure to bring in Ian Maatsen, maybe another guy that's going to be playing alongside on the midfield as well. So, listen, man, trust and watch it to happen. And maybe Carney, Santos, Enzo, maybe. But I think for me, I think Gallagher definitely is going to play. I know Pochettino's a big fan of him. That's the thing. And it'll probably be his last game. If the rumors are true that they want to sell Gallagher, this will probably be his last game too. So that's also something else to take into consideration. Big up Kofi World, bro. Hope you're doing well. I actually asked this question: is this club decision on selling Gallagher the right one? Do you guys see a future for him? So, in my opinion, I do think, sadly, it is the right decision. The problem with Gallagher is that I think, yes, he has that engine in him, that ability to press, to do what he needs to do, right? But what happens with someone like a Gallagher is he's just technically not suited for the club. Like what clubs are doing, and you sort of Brighton in the preseason. You've seen with other clubs as well. They will literally start the press not on the defenders, but the moment Gallagher gets the ball, because he's not good enough technically to get the ball out of himself, turn and make that one touch pass or the 2-touch pass, essentially. So that's the thing with Gallagher. And also, who are you bringing in for quality? If you're bringing Caicedo and Lavia, I think that's a much more higher and better quality in midfield. You've got more control in that midfield, and it's a lot more stable in my opinion. But that's just my thought process. That's what I would personally think. And just quickly, question: who do you guys think is our dedicated penalty taker? As of right now, I don't know, but you probably have to. If Sterling plays, it'd probably be either him or Jackson, I would assume. I start Santos over Gallagher because Yep, I would agree with that, but I don't think that's not what's probably going to happen. Big up Ames, bro. Hope you're doing well. Anyone going to the game? I don't think the other guys are going to the game. I was looking for a ticket for the game, but sadly couldn't get one. So it is what it is. Gallagher is decent, but he doesn't have the midfield quality we're looking for. Jackson or Reese on pens, I think. Oh, fair enough. Ames,
I'd say Reese. He's our best pen taker right now.
I wouldn't mind that either. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Although I'd be fine to give it to Jackson as well, because like I like attackers having penalties and just give them the confidence. That could be helpful at times. So just to keep momentum going, really, or maybe even to start momentum, I wouldn't mind having Jackson on it either.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. He says I want Jackson. He's our striker.
I mean,
Fair
you
enough,
can say that, but I mean, even with when Tamu and Jorginho was here, Jorginho still took the penalties, and he ended up being top scorer in the Premier League for us one season with seven goals.
Don't remind me.
And it was 7 penalties. I mean, when it comes to penalties, you want your best pen taker to be taking it at all times. I don't care if they're the centre back. Now, obviously, if it's the goalkeeper, let's not get too frisky here. But if it's a centre back, so be it. If it's the centre defensive mid, so be it. The 6, the 10, whoever it is, it just has to be the best one. You need to score the penalties when you get them. Every goal counts, and you don't know how many, especially how VAR is right now and how referees are making decisions. You have to be able to, when a penalty is given, you have to capitalize on it because they're so crucial now.
Exactly.
So and they can be such a rare opportunity to come by. So you just have to. I get it. You want your striker to be scoring the goals, getting the numbers, having the confidence in front of goal to get more goals, to run the hard yards and so on. But when it comes to penalties, just let the best player do it. Best
Big up
penalty.
Victor Ops. Is the new offside rule in the Prem yet? No, not the semi-automated offside rule is not.
I think they're trialing it in other places. I don't think
the new offside rule is. But the new offside rule still hasn't been put into effect or governed. Big up Victor, bro. Hope you did well. Sorry, I didn't get to you as soon as I could.
Man.
But
no, do your thing. It's fine.
And Tate Tops says, if we sign Kudos, what does that mean for Kane and Chukwuemeka as well? We already have Nkuku in the cam position. But I think for me, Kudos' the best position is not for the cam. It's for the right wing position at the end of the day.
Yeah, right wing.
Yeah. With Kudos, you're more so looking at him as the right wing option, in my opinion. Victor Ops says, Saliba and Konate, which one is ahead in their development and who has a higher ceiling? Oh, that's a good question.
I think Saliba's higher ceiling. Saliba's higher ceiling, but Konate.
Saliba has the higher ceiling. Yeah, Saliba has the higher ceiling.
I don't know. Ahead of the development is, I think maybe I would also say Saliba, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Saliba's better on the ball.
Yeah, better on the ball, but I mean, Konate is Konate. He's just a demon at the back.
You talk about development here. He's played Champions League. He's played like multiple games, like in a high level. Saliba just
Konate was probably.
But Saliba was playing Europa League football. Saliba was also playing Europa League football as well. So
Europa League compared to Champions League, and then
I get that.
Like Konate was the undisputed, was literally one of the first names on the team sheet for France in the World Cup as well. Saliba barely got a sniff. I think he got like a last 5 minutes in one of the last group games.
Saliba
or something.
He didn't even go. I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think. Did Saliba go?
He was there. Yeah, he was there, but he
was there, but he only got like a maximum of like 15 minutes. He came on as a sub at like the end of 2 games or something.
Yeah, see, I think this is the thing for me when it comes to Ames, and I think I agree with Ames. The thing with Konate is the availability aspect is what hurts Konate in my eyes. But
yeah, but that's you can say the same thing about a lot of players.
While we're speaking
and stuff.
While we're speaking on Penn's topic, I know it was a while ago, but what was that foul on Kuku against Dortmund at Penn? No. It was literally 2 knees that came together. That was why. Both of them.
To be honest, looking back at it, I think it was a pen.
Caicedo.
Brother, that's.
I added one X in Wahan or Bahad Nation, Hal Golia, or
What
that.
language is that?
That's Somali. That's why I can read
Oh,
it.
swear.
Yeah. So I was reading it in Somali. Yeah. Well, we'll see, bro. I think I don't know if he's necessarily that much of a King of Mo. I don't know how to delicate Bruniga. Mandata. Kas Mukushekere and Ben Kushekere Kas and Gabriel says so. Yeah. It's Somali. That's why. For me, it's them. Okay, obviously. All right, that's fair enough. I want to ask you, Victor. Do you think the starting lineup that I've got up here is the one that we're looking at essentially? For Chelsea
For tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah, for tomorrow. Essentially.
Yeah, I think as much as we don't want to have kind of Gallagher is going to start. As long as we don't want to have, we're not going to play Santos again. I mean,
Brother, where are you?
Huh?
Where are you? You sound like you're like 20 meters away from your microphone.
Really? I'm using my
Yeah,
AirPods. I don't understand why.
Oh, that's why.
This is
Oh,
obviously the
AirPods.
report I was speaking of. That was a report I was speaking of Caicedo. Obviously, you guys in the interview that she had, all roads, apparently this is translated, I would assume, all roads lead to Stamford Bridge for Moises Caicedo. Todos los caminos
Where?
conducen a Stamford Bridge. Moises Caicedo es del al Chelsea FC éxitos. Alabamos. Atentos.
Bro, I
Hey,
just want to see him with the show.
I can speak Spanish too, lads. I can speak Spanish too.
Hey,
Big up, bro. Love from Uganda. ولا المها كلها هاي هي هذا كان تشيلسي رجع تقول بير ان شاء الله I think I know how they lie in اقول نكون ما تعال انا اقول له يعني كاس ساسا وملا يعني so it is what it is. Hey man, you see here speaking 3 languages right now. Hey man, make sure to like, share, subscribe. 45 minutes in, it's been obviously we've given you good content. So hey, so come on, make sure to do so. Let me see where I'm at with the likes, and let me see where I'm at with the subscribers.
I never said hola, you know.
It says hola, that's hola, man. Keep saying it right, man.
What do you mean? The only other language I partially know is Spanish, and that's how you say hello.
That's hola, man. It's hola, man.
You're Spanish,
right, I speak Spanish. Huh?
You speak Spanish?
I learned
GCCs. I speak a bit.
I said GCCs Spanish, bro.
Bro, I've been telling you, you need to land. You need to go to like the Colombias and the Panamas of this world. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, chill out, big man. Chill out. We're on stream, big man. Chill out.
No, not like that. It's actually fun.
Okay.
No. Colombia's fun, man.
He talk about the way he looked, like the facilities.
Yeah, Uganda, we are live. Big up, obviously. Eli 256 RWABS says Chelsea 2-1 Liverpool. Hopefully, man, you never know, bro. We'll be here live and direct to be doing the Chelsea versus Liverpool watch along. You know what I'm saying? If we beat these guys 2-1, bro, I can't lie to you. And we get Caicedo, and inshallah, we obviously get Lavia. That will be multiple chain snaps.
If we get both, that would be the ultimate piss take.
Yeah,
Munsuno pronounced as Munsuno. All right, bro. My bad.
Everybody speaking different languages in the chat. What's going on? What have you done?
According to Asukwa, what's happening? What's happening with Kudos deal? So from what I know for the Kudos deal, all is that we've inquired currently. As of the Brighton stuff, I don't know what's going on with that with Brighton and Kudos right now. All we know
I don't think
is that
they're
fighting over. All I know is that they're fighting over what's it called, release course or no release course. So we're gonna see if a release course is added or not.
Oh yeah, that way.
What's your ideal keeper with the options on the market? I think option-wise, I've said this before. If you want a short-term option, Lafont is a good short-term option. He's a very good shot stopper. If that's what you want to look for, in my opinion, that's someone we want to be looking at. I know Mamada is an option that the club is looking at, to be honest. Who's the other one that I was thinking about? Whose mind escapes me. That Kobel from BVB, another good one. If you want to have him, we obviously played against him. If you remember in the UCL quarterfinals, so last 16, I should say.
Kobel was on smoke.
Yeah, so he
was on smoke like the first leg, and then we smoked him second leg.
Oh, okay, we still smoked him.
Yeah.
So Victor Ope, yes, he is going there on loan for 1 season. I think probably what's agreed. I think they've agreed to pay the wages. You know, that's the only way that I think this has been done. And Aim says, "Hola, mi amo, Amy. Hola,
Everybody speak
hola,
in
Ami.
different
Hola."
languages. What have you done, Ahmed?
One second. Hola, mi amo Ahmed. Tengo 25 años. Thank you very much. هي العيادة عيال كافيان دونا عيادة هورا صوتو توابارها عصب إيو عيادة عصب إن شاء الله bro. Let's hope in us. Let's hope عيادة عصب إن قصريهين أو وحسن مكان. So yeah. The thing is, we've known for a while. We've read personal terms of him.
Yeah, we did.
So the question is, I don't know if is the club willing now to go in for him. That's the question, right? So we'll see, man. At the end of the day, Chelsea should have brought Raya. I think he's a decent option at the end of the day, but I don't know. Maybe the club is doing something else. We'll have to look on that one still.
I don't know about that one. I think Raya is a starting level goalkeeper, but I don't think without Kepa leaving, I don't think we would have signed Raya because I don't think he would have settled for being a number 2 or a possible number 2 compared to Sanchez.
I heard that still, bro. I can't lie to you. I hear that one still. And what's it called? There we go. Nick says Chelsea need to sign Caicedo before I sleep. I don't know where you are. If you're in East Africa, bro, you still got time, big man. So don't worry, we'll be Gucci, get me.
Go to bed, man.
No. If you're in East Africa, bro, I know it's 11 p.m. right now, so it's sort of the time.
11, it's 4.
Yeah, go to
it's
bed.
4.
What do you mean? In East Africa, it's 11 p.m.
No, I'm saying it's 4 by me.
Yeah. All right, man. Congratulations on the medal. Chukia Kilamutu. That is as much as I've got. Hey, man, big up, man. What's your opinion on the? What's your opinion on the shirts? I like the home shirt. I think the away shirt looks decent. The third kit I've not seen yet. So until I see the third kit,
isn't the third kit the greenish one?
I don't know, man. Until I see it in 4K Ultra HD, I don't like to make I don't like to make theories and everything. You get me? You know what I'm saying? Someone's. I think Oliver will be back. Zube Raymond says, "I want Lavia just for the tears. Wallahi, bro, we need the chain. We need to sell multiple chains, man. You know what I'm saying? I want one chain in here, another chain in here, and then the main chain. I'll say like that. So,
snatch and change. Is that what you're on?
Listen, man, I'm from the ends. You need to know that already, bro. Chill out.
No, but you don't snatch chains.
We snatch chains. What are you talking about, big man? Chill out, man. No one asks. Ames is directing this at you, so if you handle that, Jared.
I'm not finding it back. Sure? She's just a bully, yo.
Kim Tay says, "Are you sure Caicedo will travel in London before morning?" Bro, he's already in London.
He's already in London.
Yeah, he's already in London.
He's been in London for like a week, man.
He's been in London for a week, yo. He's been here.
Is he on for Bayern, Seniac? Damn, Kane is on apparently for Bayern.
Yeah,
so
I'm watching
you guys are watching the game.
That's crazy.
Nick from Ghana. I really love you guys. Hey, bro, if it's Ghana, man, inshallah, man, don't worry, man. 10 p.m., 11 p.m. On about then, if everything's going according to plan, we're Gucci, man. We're Gucci, bro. We'll be here no matter what, man. We'll be here no matter what. Yep. Thank you for telling me CFC, bro. Lavia and Caicedo chilling in London. Yep. Very well. Wait, when did Victor get on here? Hey, Ames, man, check your eyes, big man. Kane is on. He would score. We'll see.
Check your eyes.
Hey, hold that.
Don't have that. Don't let him take your t-shirt like that.
Take your chain. Can't get your chain back.
Snatch your chain. Snatch your chain.
Can't get your chain back.
Lyndon asked for score predictions. I'll start with you, Oliver, since you've been the most silent. What do you think the score line is going to be tomorrow versus Liverpool, bro?
I think this could easily be like a 2-2 because we know Liverpool have quality in attack. It's pretty much similar situations across the board. Like, they've got a better attack than us, but we've got a better defense. Both of us don't have a midfield, so I just see it as kind of evening itself out. But I think that lack of midfield will prevent either of us from being able to shut the other out. So at the end of the day, I think probably 2-2 is going to be high scoring, but nothing between the teams.
Fair enough, man. Okay, so listen, man, full screen of myself here, guys. Almost 1 hour in. Please make sure again to like, share, subscribe, get those likes up, get those subscribes up. We are almost at 700. Let me see. We are almost 1 second.
Ooh,
We
better
are
than Discord.
we are literally 2 away from 720. Getting me to 720, please. It will be much appreciated as always. Thank you very much indeed. Get the lines up, Ames. Damn, you know what I'm saying.
Lines.
Ames, you know we don't do that around here. Games, chill out.
Hey,
No,
that's
no,
someone who
no.
studied A-level English. So
Oosh.
Don't have that, Ames. Don't have that, Ames, man. You know what I'm saying.
Hey,
He's
hold on.
trying to take your chain, you know. Don't let him do that.
Okay, chamber.
Victor Ope says that Chelsea will win 4-1. Damn, you know what I'm saying.
4-1. You think we're
Hey,
scoring 4 with Sterling up
damn.
front? Yeah, you're
So,
crazy.
bro, Mandem saying Nicolas Jackson's gonna be mashing work. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be doing that.
Oh!
He's gonna be mashing.
Whoa!
What happened?
Whoa! I'm not involved.
But yeah, but what's wrong with that? As in, like he's gonna have to literally everything by himself.
No, but
What
why
do
you
you
say
mean?
passion?
Nah.
Okay, maybe you guys didn't understand what I'm trying to say.
Nah.
I understand what you're trying to say, but like different words, please.
What's it called? Zube says 2-1. Trent is gonna get split open like Jesus.
Bruh, I'm not involved.
You see what you've done?
And
Can't
Lyndon
believe
says we have a sponsor for tomorrow. No, so we don't have the shirt
shit.
sponsor on us.
By
We don't
the
have.
way, penalty Leipzig. It's about to be free.
Oh, is it damn? So we have a spot. We have a sponsor for tomorrow. No, so we have the sponsorship is close to being agreed. Apparently, we've got the fee agreed. It's just now going through the Premier League to check to make sure everything's all lovely jubbly. There's no like links to like different things. None of the ownership stuff. You know, the usual stuff. So I'm giving you guys correct score tomorrow. Chelsea win 2-1. Fair enough, bro. Penalty for Leipzig. Pen for RBL. وعن فحصح كو جوجنا مقدشو وعن كداودو بندقة يوتيوب oh man's in Mogadishu. Hey, mashallah, the Mogadishu jokes inshallah.
That's free now. Can I have my prediction?
Tuchel, stack your chain back, yo.
Somali Dot says Liverpool 4-1. Hey, come on, man. You my fellow Somali buddy here, man. You want to be backing? I'm team I'm supporting, bro. Chelsea, man, you have to be winning. Lobba, man. Come on. Chelsea, low hal. Come on, broski.
Danny Olmo hat trick. That's what they're on.
That's violation.
Just said Danny Olmo scored.
Yo, Kane's on the pitch as well now. Oh, this is.
Yo, someone. Someone put the Amazon Prime, you know, the Amazon Prime video of like him like making that speech. We're gonna qualify tomorrow. Come on, lads, get this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Xavi Simons is a.
They are cooked, man.
Yeah. Nah, it's ass. Best player on the pitch is between Musiala, Upamecano, and Alfonso Davies.
Hey, Zubair says Somali sounds cool. Someone's going to echo quickly. I think it might be Oliver. Yeah, it's okay. It's good now. I think Oliver has a little echo. Yeah, so Somali sounds cool. Like you're spitting 5 verses. Damn, hey man, much appreciated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me spit verses, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll start betting StreamYard. So chill out. Hey, it's a tough game to call Chelsea versus Liverpool. Hasn't it been like 4 draws? Yeah, I think it's probably going to be another draw. I've said my prediction before. It's probably going to be 2-2 between Chelsea and Liverpool, in my opinion. Obviously, Lindo is saying 3-0 hat-trick for Olmo. What about you, Victor? Obviously, you want to give your prediction, bro? Give us your prediction.
This game is about to be a very entertaining 1-1.
Very good. Fair enough. What about you, Jared? Go ahead.
I'm going to say 2-0.
Do you know who?
Us.
So you think Liverpool outscore it?
Wait a minute. No. What is this, bro? I just saw some crazy stuff.
I think we are.
No, you think Liverpool are not scoring at Liverpool?
Oh yeah, I think we can. We can stop them. I mean, wait. Ooh, never mind. Maybe 2-1.
Yeah, he does it. He does it.
Salah versus Lord have mercy. Oh, God.
Salah versus Chilwell. Oh, Cucurella.
Yeah. Chilwell is gonna.
Now, to be fair though, when Alonso used to play against Salah, he never really got cooked that badly. So hopefully the same thing.
That's Alonso. We're talking about Chilwell here. Chilwell is gonna be Chilwell's gonna be in their box, and then Salah is gonna be in our box with the ball. I'm saying it right now.
That's the exact same thing as Alonso, though.
No. Alonso would get cooked. God. Chilwell just wouldn't be there.
Bro, Somali man, them I wouldn't.
Alonso would get cooked. At least he would get cooked, and then somebody would come cover him.
You know what it is? You know what it is right now, guys? Somalians are winning on off the pitch, bro. Like, I just seen this. I can't. If this is real, I can't believe it. It seems there's a Somali playing a Saudi league that's playing with CR7, bro. Crazy. They just won the Saudi Cup. Damn. So shout out to Mukhtar, fam. You know what I'm saying? 2-0 Chelsea from Jacob. Bro, we were struggling to score goals back in the days because we had a dead attack. Now we are a different breed. Touchwood. Again, touchwood, we are a different breed, as I would all say.
Apparently, scored a screamer.
Okay, so what's the difference between our attack now and last season? We literally just have one player. That's the difference.
Yeah, let's chill out, man. Chill out.
Well, actually, yeah, never mind.
Exactly, just one player, bro.
But that one player has made a big change, though. That one player has
made a big change yet, bro. Only in preseason.
Mm-hmm. Chilwell has to be switched.
Preseason was a fun time.
Salah will cook him if he's not in Europe. Listen, man. We'll see, man. Tomorrow's a big game, man. Honestly, I think if Chilwell starts tomorrow, man, you got to impose yourself on both sides of the attack and make sure you're strong, man. In my opinion,
I can't lie. I think Kukurea might start.
No,
I think either might start.
No, I think I'm not saying I want him to. I'm saying I think he might.
Yeah, and I want him to start. I don't want Chilwell up there.
Huh?
Hey, it's trash be garbage. You know, I'm not bothered really. Like, but I think.
I want a defensive left back versus Salah, please and thank you. I'm not trying to see Chilwell on the halfway line and Salah in my box. I'm not jacking with that.
I mean, my logic is that we've seen that Poch has been trying to use this like 3-2-5 shape in possession that requires one of the fullbacks to tuck in as a centre back, and Chilwell won't be doing that. And I don't want James to do that.
Exactly. That's the point. I don't want the way how we're gonna attack with our left back and right back, or with James bombing forward or being the more advanced fullback. I'd want somebody who wants to stay back, and Cucurella can do that. And we've seen that Cucurella in the left centre back role, he's a lot more defensively adept compared to just being at left back. Whether it was at Brighton, whether it was at Chelsea, it's just that he's better as a left centre back because everything's just in front of him. And he doesn't have to do all that 1v1 stuff because I know he'll get cooked in the 1v1. But he's just good defensively when everybody's in front of them.
I wanted to say big up to Victor Ope. He says shame we never saw Mane, Sane, Kane line up. I agree, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Sadio Mane. You know what I mean? This is my little but Sadio Mane, bro. He was a real one still. But listen, man, after what Sane did to that brother, he deserves to be in Saudi to make his peace, man. Let him do what he needs to do, honestly. Please don't say our attack is a different breed. Just calm down. See, big up Linden, bro. You know, man. This channel is cool, calm, collected. You know what I'm saying? If they are a different breed, we'll be talking about them as the real dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Zubey says how we had Mount, Havertz, Sterling, and Werner, Hudson-Odoi. Yeah, I understand that, bro, and Lukaku. But at the end of the day, these guys may be new, but we still need to see them, you know, in attack. Yes, from what we've seen from preseason, they look like a solid group of attackers. But we still need to see them in 4K Ultra HD in the Premier League in matches, doing what they are doing. Simple as that, in my opinion. Lyndon says Lukaku might actually be stuck at Chelsea. He's not going to be stuck at Chelsea.
That's his fault. That's his fault.
I'm telling you right now, Lyndon. This is an Ahmed Abdi fake ITK exclusive. He's going to Saudi, guys. I'm telling you right now, he's going to Saudi. And when that happens, bro,
that's the only place that would actually take him.
I know. I've made up him before. But I'm just saying that. Yo, this guy can't, man. Match. This guy is too much.
What are you talking about?
I saw the UK beast thing, the US beast rubbish. I saw that. No, in the chat. I saw that. I was on 12 ranting. That's crazy, man. Bro, are you seeing this Anfield? These Liverpool guys, they're saying because John W. Hubbard is coming to the London now that something's about to happen again. Like they're about to bid more than 120 million for him. Do they know?
Who's coming to London?
Who?
Do you know like John W. Henry?
I don't understand why you drop a bid for a player that's publicly said, I don't want to fuck with you. Like, what's the thing? What's the problem?
Yeah,
no. They're theorizing that because he's coming to London tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, and the fact that he thought the 100 million bid would have gone the player. That he might be bidding tomorrow. That's what they're obviously
Do you know what this? Do you know what this is? Yeah, buying bottles for a girl in the club. That's with another man. Or that was transmitted to another man. Why are you doing that, bro? Like he's probably come out to say he's never spoken to Klopp yet. He doesn't want to cook.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Agree the personal
terms.
terms first. Remember how we didn't even agree personal terms for.
I was going to say this is like something we would have done last summer.
Yeah, we.
Well, that's what we did with
agree personal terms for Rafinha and
with Rafinha. I think we did it with Dembele as well, didn't we?
Fair play, Zubair, bro. We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Oh, just leave it alone, man. This twerking is unnecessary.
Hey, listen. Anyway, Sky TV's already started the trend. Tuchel out already trending. You know.
I can't lie. That's Bayern's problem.
Have you ever had? I know. I'm just saying it's a joke, guys. That's why because obviously Tuchel's a former manager of us. That's why. All right, chill out. Aad ayaan ugu faraxsanahay in Kepa uga tagay kubadda cagta. Yes, bro. Inuu uga tagay waa kuu sheegay kaas aad ugu faraxsanahay Kepa uga tagay. Laakiin hadda hal season waa bas oo uga tagay halkan sanadka ku xigta wali wana soo naqa laakiin markaas ama waxaan dhihi lahay marka Madrid ku dheelo oo qaaqata amal isku dhigiyo oo la arko uu fiican yahay markaas si fiican lacag ugu diknaa because hal sana koon oo dhamaninka and then 20 million, 7 million amal oo kale kan.
I feel left out because I don't understand.
There, man. You can hold that. Victor Ope says,
"Wow, it's like that."
Victor Ope says, AJ to win. Bro, he's probably gonna win against Hellenius, bro. Let's not get this twisted.
Who?
But if he cannot beat Hellenius, yeah, the boxer, if he cannot beat Hellenius, the boxer, yeah, and knock him out, hang them up, bro. Hang them up. Because you couldn't beat Fraser in the last game, in the last match via what's it called knockout. If you cannot beat Hellenius via knockout, his career is over, bro. He needs to quick put the pads down.
Hey, leave AJ alone.
Streets need translations, man. Listen, that's my code, you know what I'm saying? Learn the code, big man. I'm just joking, Kobe. All I said to him is that Kepa, he was saying he was so happy that Kepa left the football club, and I was just telling him, obviously left out on loan. It's a good thing. Hopefully, he does well at the game, at Real Madrid, and then we can sell him on for a good amount of price, a good price point. So that's pretty much it. Kofi Wild, Linden, I'm not fair enough. Make sure to keep it civil, lads. Yeah, we can all have disagreements. Yeah,
I said civil, You forgot who I am. I don't do civil.
No. I'm talking about the chat. I'm talking about it in the chat.
Yeah.
Zubair says, yeah, true. The thing is, I'm saying Zubair, if he doesn't win by knockout, he needs to quit. Because he can probably win on points, but if he doesn't win by knockout, because he needs to win by knockout to re-establish himself, then his career is over, in my opinion. Simple as that, man. Mandem, we shouldn't be lying to him. His career is over if he doesn't win by knockout. Hey, bro, 720 subscribers. It's obviously got thank you for 720 subscribers. There's a bunch of you in here. Let's get him to 725 subscribers, guys. Let's get him to 725 subscribers, please. Much appreciated as always. Trust me, I'm pretty sure if there's a here we go in the next few minutes, a lot more people are going to be flushing in here, like what's it called, like the waves, and we don't. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Oh my god, they're making jokes here because when the penalty decision for Kane happened, like Kane ran to the ref, but then he deeped. He can't speak German, so he was that speechless.
German's quite good in English, though.
By the way, have you guys been following the PSG game?
No, I just know that.
Apparently, it's been dreadful. Like Enrique, just dead Enrique ball. We may have made the right decision by not getting him.
Murder.
They had 87% possession and only 4 shots on target at one point. And they were all really low percentage.
It's 75% possession, 13 shots.
Yo, man. All I'm saying, man, these PSG ultras, man, different breed, wallahi. They're different breed, man. You know what I mean? I need to go to France and meet some of these men, man. I need to ask them.
2 on target. What the hell? They've had 7 blocked shots. That's crazy.
Bro, I need to, man.
See them, bro. Nah. For your own safety, bro. Stay at home.
Yeah, stay at
Bro,
home.
are you seeing this, bro?
Stay at
Don't
home.
go to Marseille, bro.
No,
Stay at
stay at home. Stay home.
Stay at home.
No,
Stay
but
at home.
I have
Stay
family in Marseille, so I'm Gucci, man. I'm Gucci. I have
No.
family in Marseille.
They don't care about
If
that.
you
They
think
don't care about
They
that.
don't care, bro.
They don't care about none of that. Stay home.
What do you mean?
Bro. Stay at home.
No, if
Bro,
I'm
stay at home.
but can I not ask these guys questions? It's a what?
No,
bro. For your safety,
no.
bro.
Stay at home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay at home, bro.
Brother,
Yeah,
just
see,
listen. When a person tells you stay home, make sure you listen. Just listen and stay at home, please.
Okay, so this is apparently a not so subtle message from PSG's ultras to Lucas Hernandez, because obviously John from Germany, from Bayern Munich to them. We all make mistakes. Being born in Marseille is one.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
that's his own bad, bro. That is
The man that
crazy,
said
man.
you were birth defective. That's crazy.
How
Born
do you feel about the
defective is
extra minutes rule? I think it's a fair point because obviously, man, we can't be.
don't like
I know that the time wasting thing, bro, is a bit kind of a piss take. I'll be right. I understand the school of thought about that. Like,
I heard there's only like on average there's only about 50 minutes of actual football played.
yeah, I've heard that before as well.
crazy.
And at the end of the day, the players that complain about it, they can hold that because they're the ones that do it.
Mm.
If you want to play less games, then slash your salaries. That's what I say.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, obviously, here's a little picture. Obviously, I know we're Chelsea fan, but I'm just going to show this quickly. Like Dembele and Mbappe playing over each other. You see that like that in the stands together?
Hey, Mbappe, I'm just telling you now.
Mbappe ain't staying though.
Mbappe, if he came to Chelsea, won't treat you like this. I'm just telling you now.
Oh yeah, we'd snatch the number 10 off Mudrik real quick.
Facts,
No,
straight away.
no, not the number 10. We'll be giving him the 11. We'll be like, listen,
Actually,
this
no,
is
snatch the
number.
number 7 off Sterling. Snatch it off
Yeah,
Sterling.
We'll snatch him the 11, man.
Sterling Salah Arabic, buddy. Sterling Arabic.
I don't care who. Just snatch the jersey, bro. Just snatch the jersey. Just
But we're not gonna get
right
like,
off their back.
Let's be real, lads. No way we getting Mbappe. Let's be real, lads. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to. Hey, man. The difference between
Inshallah.
hoping and oh, my
Way to make this window even more wild.
God.
If we ever pulled off a superstar signing on the caliber of Mbappe in the future, I'm going to.
Oh, I totally forgot Anthony Taylor's the referee for this game. Damn. So,
Okay.
At this point, we don't care. We know that they're gonna get like a fuckery penalty, and it's a long day.
Yeah, and then, we already know that he's gonna have a shit. He's gonna ref a shit game. You're just used to it now.
We're just used to it. And we complain about it all the time. We send in complaints, official complaints, and they still give him games for us.
Caicedo 7. I don't think he's gonna get the 7. He's gonna get the number 5. I'm telling you right now because they left
No.
the number 7.
He
What am I
doesn't
gonna
have
give him?
number 5.
Who has?
Badiashile
Yeah,
has the number 5.
Badiashile.
The number 4 is the one that isn't taken. He'll get the number 4.
Oh, I thought. Oh, my bad.
He'll probably
Sterling
get a number
has
4.
7.
Remember when
So-
people on the TL were like trying to say, "Oh, give him the number 25," but then they forgot that Zola's number 25.
Ah, yeah.
That's
No. Yeah, man. I can't lie, man. Zone is
actually
fucking crazy.
stupid.
The streets are forgetting the streets are forgetting a real legend, you know. The streets are forgetting the OG legend, man. It's crazy.
He's the
out here,
only
man.
player with a retired number from us.
Is it actually retired though, or is it just like Terry, where no one got it until they asked?
No.
It's retired. Retired.
You know what
Nobody
it
can
is?
take
You
it.
know, I think Oliver. Obviously, I don't know if it's been announced in public, but I think what's happened is like like how sometimes like in the NBA and the NFL, they're obviously retired. There's ones where they do the massive retirement number, but it's almost like it's unofficially retired.
Yeah, but it was the same thing for Terry though until Koulibaly asked him for it.
Yeah, Terry's
but-
number was unofficially retired, but
Yeah.
Zola's own is officially retired.
Speaking of Terry's number, I'm surprised how little fanfare that Colwell's gotten for taking that after
I
Koulibaly.
think Caicedo killed it. I can't lie to you, Koulibaly killed that number, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, I bet not.
Quite literally, bro. There's no other way to put it, bro. Literally, but
that
shout out to
number
our boy
lost its
Cooley.
value when Koulibaly took it. Not when he
What?
took it, but like I was excited because I'm like, oh yeah, he's got Terry's seal of approval, and then he went and stunk it up, and then now it's a dead number, respectfully, for now.
Quite literally.
Let's just hope
Obviously,
Colwell can revive it.
dear me. To be honest, all the controversy with JT, respectfully, they should have just retired that fully and never brought that number back. You know what I'm saying? Just personally, not just on a personal level. I'll just be real. Nala Gusto is ready for the game. Obviously, just a little bit of him.
I think he'll come on as a sub, honestly.
I can't lie, man. I like his braids, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to his braids. His braids in what's it called? on the US tour, we're looking hard, bro.
Just want to say, by the way, Gusto for 4 million on FPL. That is a steal. I just hope he carries on the preseason form in the league.
Well, I mean, that is only a steal if Reece James does what he does best and gets injured. So that's the only time it becomes a steal.
I'm not putting it past him. I've got Gusto on my bench for if and probably when that does happen.
Jesus Christ. It's not even villainous, bro. It's just like, honestly, if he doesn't get injured, bro, you have to have the plan B, bro. You got to have plan B, as they say. All the stuff too.
Well, we got it.
Yeah.
I feel like the players with these ex-players' numbers is putting pressure on the bad luck. The thing is, though, like, look, number 11 is Drogba's number. People seem to forget that number 11 is Drogba's number, and people like.
And we gave it to Werner.
And we gave it to Werner. No one was talking about that. Like Mudryk was wearing 15 for time. That's like another Drogba number. I'm pretty sure Goodman. That's why that's like Goodmanson's number 2. Like, was it or the Goodmanson number 9 or 11? He's one of those. Goodmanson's 11 as well. So like, people forget that, man. Number 8. Who was wearing number 8 for time? Before
Cover, I think Cover wore it. Barkley wore
it. And then Lampard literally wore it.
I think Oscar had it for a time as well.
Even Oscar had it for a time.
Oscar was
Don't
disrespect
the number 8 to Ross Barkley.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not disrespecting Oscar. I'm just saying he had it.
Yeah, he had it.
Yeah,
I think it was Lampard. I think it was Lampard, Oscar.
Barkley.
I don't think Barkley had it after Oscar.
Barkley did have it. Barkley had it when he joined the club.
He had it when he joined, but who had it before Barkley joined?
I think Oscar
had it after that. Yeah, Oscar left, and then in January, and then Barkley came in January for 30 million. If you remember.
Okay. So, okay. And then Barkley had it. Then Cover had it.
And now Enzo.
Now Enzo has it. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, look, even number 7, like for Chelsea. I swear, what number did Ramirez have? I swear, Ramirez had number.
Yeah, Ramirez was 7.
Yeah, Ramirez was 7 before Kante. Yeah,
and now Sterling has it.
Yeah. Man,
Eesh.
they're violating Ramirez's legacy. Ramirez and Kante's legacy getting violated. Damn, it is what it is, man. We got to move on that one still.
And then the number 10 was differently violated. Oh,
so yeah, I'm just going.
Hey, we already it when we gave Willian it,
Yeah, I said, I'm just going to pretend like we just give a refugee number 10.
This is we're not doing this on here. Chill out,
no, we're not doing that here. That's wild.
So we're just gonna let that go.
We obviously Mudryk's got number 10. He's just gonna be.
I was hoping that Mudryk got like number 11 or something at least, but not number 10. I wanted Nkunku at the number 10.
I think they had to give the number 11 back to Madueke. They had to give the number 11 to Madueke. I think he probably asked for that number when he probably started at the club. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they had to
who's
give
number 17?
I think there's someone else that's number 17 now.
Now, someone does have it. I know. I can't remember who it is though.
Chelsea squad number. I'm looking at that now.
Oh, who is it? Ooh. It's probably one of these kids that we're keeping in the club.
Number what? What did I say?
17.
17.
Oh, Carney has 17.
Yeah, Carney has it.
Carney has 17.
Okay,
and then, number 19 went from Mason Mount to what's his name?
Broja.
To Broja. So yeah, man.
But what's Lukaku doing on my club?
He doesn't have a number though, so
we snatched the number 9 back of him. You know what I'm saying? So
nobody took it though.
We snatched it off Aubameyang first.
Oh damn, I forgot about that too.
No, we snatched it off Lukaku and then put it on Aubameyang.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah, now it's gone.
I forgot Aubameyang was there.
Yeah,
no, he's gone. He's gone.
Nice little funny.
He joined Marseille.
Yeah, he went Marseille.
Yo, the fact we got so million for him, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I was surprised by that still.
Matson got the 29. Chalobah with the 14. Chilwell with the 21.
Yeah, but yeah, just quickly, as I was just saying to you guys, obviously this is top. This is from the game. People are making it look like Kane. The same thing when the 2 Asian players were playing, and then I think that was the Senegalese player was trying to understand what he was trying to say, but hey, South Korean player. My mistake. So that's
cancelled.
No, it's fine.
Sassy got the number 2.
But remember, number 2, yeah. Yeah, just got number 2, yeah.
Rudy had that.
It's a Rudiger, man. You know what I'm saying?
For
Rudiger,
Rudiger,
Ivanovic.
Yeah, Ivanovic. Oh, I miss Ivanovic, man.
Yeah.
All right, lads. Guys, quite literally, bunch of you in here. Make sure to get to like, share, subscribe. I know, obviously, there's no news yet, but I think I'm gonna call it quits here for now. I don't think anything's gonna be happening as of yet. I think maybe 10 p.m. or 10:30. If there's any news, then you'll see me on here like a striker, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be hunting. I'll let you know for sure. So, thank you guys again for watching. Always a pleasure, as always. Remember, I'm your host with the most, the British 258. Tomorrow, as I've said to you guys before, there will be a live stream before Chelsea versus Liverpool. 4 o'clock, I'll make the live stream half an hour before the game. Actually, you know what? I'll make it for 3:30. So from 3:30 to 1 hour before, we can discuss the lineups, the theories, and everything, and you know, whether or not it's gonna cook or it's not gonna cook. But that's pretty much it. But I've been your host with the most, the British 258. That's been Jared. That's been Oliver, and that's been Victor. And as always, please make sure to stay blue.